Hey, folks, now I want to bring in Coin Stories podcast host Natalie Brunell, because you've been there too, Natalie, through the sort of thick and thin. But when it's under pressure like this, you get a lot of heat. What are you telling people right now?
Well, I let people know that I've been in this space since 2017, and since then we've seen about a dozen drawdowns of 25% or more, 6 that were 50% or more, and 3 that were 75% or more. I'm still standing.
You were nervous on that 75%, right?
You know, I was buying up as much as I possibly could. I was hoping it would dip under 10K. But you know what? If you're nervous, you actually don't understand it enough, because if you understand Bitcoin, then you actually celebrate these opportunities to buy on the dip. So if you don't know enough, get my new book.
Okay, we're going to talk about your book in 1 second, but what is it, though? What is it that, you can't, in the financial world, I can't say the word guarantee, but it sounds like you feel like the return, the ultimate story, the ultimate value proposition is guaranteed in your mind.
That's right. I think that Bitcoin has the superior properties that make for a great form of money, a great asset that we can invest in over the long term. You know, I know you talk about companies in the S&P 500 all the time. The average lifespan is about 20 to 30 years. This is the 100-year investment. And I think for the average person, which is really my target audience, for the average person, it's been so hard to accumulate capital, to have a seat at the table. We have such an incredible wealth divide, and Bitcoin allows us to catch up. It has for me. It has for all these people that I've met. It has for Michael Saylor, who found new purpose through Bitcoin, and I think it will do so for billions of people around the world.
You've always been Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Other digital currencies, digital assets are getting some shine right now. They've done, there's the new cases out there for Ethereum. You've got a government that's backing crypto. Are you looking elsewhere? Are you still, it's all still about for you Bitcoin?
I'm all about Bitcoin. I see a little bit too much risk elsewhere, and I think today the average person doesn't want to be a day trader doing dozens of hours of homework into all of these digital equities. I think Bitcoin actually simplifies savings, and I think it's here to stay forever. So when you have a winner, it sometimes hurts to diversify.
Central bank. Has central bank bought some Bitcoin recently?
A central bank, yes, the Czech Republic, which has always been at the forefront. They've been hosting a Bitcoin conference there, and they're moving into this as a test experiment. I talked about it a little bit on the news block this week, and I think it's only the first that's going to start to dabble, and eventually we will see central banks around the world wanting to hold this neutral reserve asset that no one can control and no one can debase. All
right, let's talk the book. Bitcoin is for everyone. So I had a guy in my house the other day. I think where was he from? Where is he from? I forgot. From Israel. Oh. And a young guy came to clean the chimney, and we're talking about investing. He says, I want to get into Bitcoin. And I showed him your book. He was so excited. I think he's going to be one of the first buyers today. Bitcoin is for everyone. What is it? Why is it for everyone?
Well, it's really the best way for people to save for the future. We exchange our time and our energy for money, and that money can be printed out of thin air by people we do not elect. And I want people to be able to save in something that no one can ever inflate, no one can confiscate, no one can manipulate, and it's something that they can use to plan for their families, for their futures. I think Bitcoin is truly for everyone, is the most accessible form of capital available to 8 billion people around the world, and it's really changing lives everywhere.
There's no doubt it's changing lives. I started, though, with one of the memes with the crypto bros. Apparently, they said McDonald's applications went through the roof here recently. So, and the reason I bring it up, and Michael talked about the weaker hands too. Listen, I have trouble sometimes getting people to hold on to companies that will be around after we're dead, right? Google will be here, NVIDIA will be here. How do you convince folks who are new to it in their first dip? You mentioned all the dips, but their very first dip, how do you keep them hanging on or even considering to buy more?
I say just start small. That's one of the reasons I wrote this book. I think so many people think it's too volatile, it's too technical. They really have been sitting on the sidelines, missing out on all of this price action. And we are a $2 trillion asset class heading to what I believe will be a $100 trillion asset class. So this is the greatest asymmetric opportunity that the average person has to secure their future.
We're still talking Bitcoin at $1 million at least at some point?
I think eventually, yes. I don't have the bullish price prediction maybe for 2030. I think it'll happen in the next decade or so, but I do believe we will get there.
Well, the good news is that we're both young enough to do it.
Exactly. That's right.
All right. Bitcoin is for everyone. Natalie, you're fantastic.
Thanks so much for having me. Okay. There is no second best anchor, and there is no second best crypto asset.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.